Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered how a single decision in the corridors of power can trigger a chain of events that reshapes an entire region overnight? Today, the world is watching as the United States responds swiftly to reports of civilian deaths in Iran, a situation that could escalate global tensions within hours. Imagine advanced drones silently crossing borders, electronic warfare systems jamming communications, and intelligence networks operating in the shadows, all converging in a crisis that could redefine modern warfare. The stakes are higher than ever, and every move carries consequences that could ripple across continents. In the past 24 hours, reports have emerged of civilian casualties in Iran following internal unrest. These reports are preliminary but alarming, signaling potential shifts in both regional stability and U.S. foreign policy. Sources within defense circles confirm that rapid response measures have already been deployed, including aerial surveillance, cyber operations, and strategic communication channels designed to monitor developments in real time. This immediate response is not just about demonstrating military capability. It is a calculated move to assert presence and deter further escalation. The speed of the U.S. response is unprecedented in recent times, raising questions about the intelligence infrastructure that enables such rapid action. Advanced satellites and reconnaissance drones have provided near instantaneous updates on troop movements, civilian concentrations, and potential threats. Analysts suggest that this integration of technology and strategy is part of a broader doctrine emphasizing agility and precision in crisis scenarios. But the real question remains, how does a superpower balance decisive action with the risk of unintended consequences in a volatile region? As tensions mount, the implications for global alliances cannot be overstated. European and Middle Eastern partners are closely monitoring developments, coordinating intelligence sharing, and assessing the risk of wider conflict. Military strategists argue that every deployment, whether visible or covert, sends a calculated message to multiple actors simultaneously. This is not just a matter of regional politics. It is a test of strategic patience, technological edge, and psychological warfare. Reports indicate that U.S. forces have initiated low-risk, high-impact operations aimed at containment rather than direct confrontation. Electronic warfare units are reportedly disrupting potential communication networks that could exacerbate civilian harm, while unmanned aerial systems gather precise data on ground realities. The complexity of these operations underscores the importance of precision in modern military engagement, where collateral damage can have political and humanitarian repercussions far beyond the battlefield. Meanwhile, intelligence analysts have detected unusual mobilizations along Iran's borders, suggesting that Tehran is not taking these reports lightly. The rapid sequencing of drone surveillance, satellite reconnaissance, and cyber reconnaissance points to a scenario where information dominance is as critical as kinetic capabilities. This is a reminder that in contemporary conflicts, the battle for real-time intelligence often precedes physical engagement, setting the stage for how events unfold on the ground. The stakes are profoundly human as well. Civilian populations caught in these conflicts bear the brunt of strategic calculations, reminding us that every report, every drone sortie, and every cyber operation has tangible consequences. Humanitarian organizations are reportedly preparing contingencies, emphasizing the importance of evacuation routes, medical support, and real-time communication with affected populations. The intertwining of military strategy and civilian welfare creates a scenario where ethical decision-making is inseparable from operational planning. Secondary intelligence suggests that internal divisions within Iran's military and political hierarchy are influencing the pace and nature of responses. Some units advocate for restraint, while others push for aggressive countermeasures. This internal calculus, invisible to the public eye, significantly shapes the operational environment. Analysts emphasize that understanding these nuances is essential to predicting the trajectory of U.S. interventions and regional stability. For observers tracking technological developments, the deployment of next-generation drones capable of extended loiter times and precision targeting is particularly noteworthy. These systems, integrated with real-time intelligence feeds, represent a paradigm shift in how conflict zones are monitored and managed. The ability to conduct high-fidelity surveillance without immediate kinetic engagement allows policymakers to respond with measured, strategic clarity, minimizing unnecessary escalation. As night falls over the region, cyber operations intensify. Networks that could coordinate hostile actions are reportedly under constant surveillance and disruption. This digital front is as critical as any physical maneuver, illustrating the multi-dimensional nature of modern conflict. The convergence of kinetic, cyber, and informational operations creates a chessboard where every move is calculated and every counter move anticipated. Secondary hooks arise as analysts reveal that the U.S. response includes covert logistical support to allied forces in the region. This support, while non-lethal, enhances operational readiness and provides strategic flexibility. Such measures, often unseen by the public, underscore the layered approach adopted by modern militaries, where visible displays of power are complemented by subtle, decisive actions that shape outcomes without direct confrontation. The psychological dimension of this crisis cannot be underestimated. Rapid communication, targeted media releases, and controlled leaks serve to influence both domestic and international perception. This strategic messaging is designed to demonstrate resolve, manage escalation, and signal intent to adversaries. In this context, information becomes a force multiplier, amplifying the impact of physical operations on the strategic environment. As we move into the next phase, satellite imagery has revealed mobilization patterns previously undetected by conventional monitoring. Analysts interpret these movements as both precautionary and provocative, highlighting the delicate balance between deterrence and escalation. The presence of advanced radar systems and integrated air defense units further complicates the operational picture, requiring careful calibration of U.S. actions to avoid unintended conflict. Looping back to the human element, stories from civilians caught in the crossfire underscore the stakes of military decisions. Families displaced, hospitals overwhelmed, and communities isolated all serve as stark reminders that strategic choices resonate far beyond policy briefings. Humanitarian considerations are therefore not just ethical imperatives, but strategic variables that influence operational planning. Secondary hooks tease the introduction of classified intelligence assessments, suggesting that the full scope of the crisis is more complex than initial reports indicate. Analysts hint at ongoing electronic eavesdropping, signal interception, and satellite reconnaissance, providing actionable insights into both military capabilities and civilian impact. These insights, when combined with on-the-ground observations, form the backbone of informed, rapid decision-making. Repeated suspense hooks emerge as global powers monitor the situation. The interplay between regional allies, international organizations, and neutral observers creates a dynamic environment where strategic miscalculations could trigger cascading consequences. Every movement is scrutinized, every statement analyzed, and every action contextualized within a web of geopolitical sensitivities. The U.S. approach emphasizes rapid, reversible, and precise interventions designed to stabilize the situation without provoking large-scale retaliation. Analysts note that the integration of cyber, intelligence, and aerial assets enables this approach, offering a model for crisis management in complex theaters of operation. The effectiveness of such a model depends not only on technological superiority, but also on rigorous planning, coordination, and situational awareness. Intelligence updates continue to arrive at a staggering pace. Drones relay high-definition imagery of border regions, satellites capture real-time movement, and electronic intercepts provide insights into potential threats. This torrent of information requires rapid synthesis and decision-making, highlighting the cognitive demands placed on military strategists during crisis. The strategic calculus is further complicated by domestic political considerations. Policy decisions must balance the imperative of protecting civilians, demonstrating military capability, and maintaining international credibility. Public messaging, congressional oversight, and media coverage all intersect, influencing both perception and policy outcomes. As the crisis unfolds, analysts underscore the importance of alliances and partnerships. Coordination with European, Middle Eastern, and global intelligence agencies enhances situational awareness and operational effectiveness. Shared technology platforms, joint reconnaissance efforts, and integrated communication networks ensure that responses are timely, informed, and proportionate. Secondary hooks reemerge as discussions of potential escalation scenarios surface. Hypothetical contingencies, including rapid mobilization of additional forces, imposition of targeted sanctions, and deployment of specialized response units, all remain on the table. The unpredictability of adversary responses underscores the need for flexible, adaptive strategies. Repeated suspense is maintained by ongoing cyber operations targeting both military and civilian networks. Analysts note that the manipulation of digital infrastructure can delay hostile coordination, reduce misinformation, and provide critical windows for intervention. The digital battlefield is as contested and consequential as any physical terrain, emphasizing the multi-layered nature of contemporary conflicts. Humanitarian responses are also evolving. International organizations coordinate to provide medical aid, evacuation assistance, and real-time communication support to affected populations. These efforts complement military operations, demonstrating the integrated approach necessary to manage crises that affect both security and human welfare. Intelligence reports suggest that internal factions within Iran are debating response strategies. Divergent viewpoints among military, political, and paramilitary actors create a complex decision-making environment. Understanding these internal dynamics is essential to predicting future developments and shaping responsive, measured strategies. Secondary hooks highlight the deployment of advanced reconnaissance aircraft equipped with electronic surveillance capabilities. These assets enable precise mapping of troop positions, civilian concentrations, and potential flashpoints. The integration of these technologies with decision-making centers allows for rapid, informed responses that minimize collateral damage. Repeated suspense emerges as analysts monitor patterns of communication, logistics, and troop movements. Disruptions in command and control, shifts in supply chains, and unanticipated mobilizations all influence operational planning. This constant flow of information ensures that every decision is based on the most current intelligence available. The human impact continues to underscore the urgency of strategic planning. Displacement, casualties, and disruption to daily life create immediate needs that intersect with longer-term security concerns. Military planners must therefore consider both kinetic and humanitarian factors in their operational calculus. Secondary hooks return with insights into covert intelligence operations, including signal interception, undercover observation, and targeted reconnaissance. These efforts provide critical context for decision makers, enabling rapid adaptation to evolving circumstances. Repeated suspense is reinforced by global media coverage, social media monitoring, and diplomatic signaling. Every report, tweet, or press release has the potential to influence adversary behavior, shape public perception, and affect strategic calculations. The integration of multi-domain operations, cyber, aerial intelligence, and informational is evident in the ongoing U.S. response. Analysts note that such integration is a hallmark of contemporary military strategy where success depends on synchronizing multiple assets and capabilities. Secondary hooks emphasize the importance of precision in timing, messaging, and operational execution. Every maneuver is designed to maximize strategic effect while minimizing unintended escalation, demonstrating the complexity of modern crisis management. Repeated suspense is maintained through real-time updates on both military and civilian developments. Analysts highlight that the situation remains fluid, with rapid shifts possible at any moment. This uncertainty underscores the importance of preparedness, situational awareness, and adaptive strategy. The U.S. strategy combines visible deterrence with covert operations, intelligence gathering, and humanitarian coordination. This layered approach ensures that responses are proportionate, informed, and adaptable to emerging developments. Secondary hooks tease further revelations about advanced military technology deployed in the theater. Unmanned systems, electronic warfare tools, and integrated intelligence platforms are providing capabilities that were unimaginable just a decade ago. Repeated suspense continues as analysts monitor regional reactions, including potential shifts in alliances, mobilization of regional forces, and strategic signaling. Every development is assessed for implications on both immediate and long-term stability. Humanitarian concerns remain central to operational planning. Coordination with NGOs, local authorities, and international agencies ensures that civilian needs are addressed even as military objectives are pursued. This dual focus is critical in modern conflict management. Secondary hooks emphasize the adaptive nature of U.S. military strategy, capable of scaling operations, adjusting objectives, and integrating new intelligence rapidly. Flexibility is as vital as capability in managing complex, dynamic crises. Repeated suspense is reinforced by monitoring of adversary communication channels, electronic emissions, and troop movements. Analysts emphasize that understanding these patterns is crucial for anticipating future developments and preventing escalation. The human dimension is never far from the strategic calculus. Reports of displaced families, damaged infrastructure, and disrupted communities remind decision makers that every military action carries tangible consequences. Secondary hooks highlight the evolving nature of intelligence gathering techniques, including satellite analysis, drone reconnaissance, and cyber surveillance. These tools provide unparalleled situational awareness, enabling informed, rapid decision-making. Repeated suspense is maintained as analysts assess potential flashpoints, logistical vulnerabilities, and strategic choke points. This continuous evaluation ensures that responses remain proactive, measured, and effective. As the crisis continues to unfold, the integration of technology, intelligence, and humanitarian considerations demonstrates the complexity of contemporary military operations. Analysts underscore that successful outcomes depend on synchronization, precision, and ethical consideration. Secondary hooks tease additional insights into operational planning, risk assessment, and contingency development. These elements highlight the sophistication of modern military strategy and the depth of preparation required to manage crises effectively. Repeated suspense is maintained as global observers, regional actors, and international organizations continue to monitor the situation. The interplay of military capability, political decision-making, and humanitarian impact creates a scenario that is as delicate as it is critical. In conclusion, the rapid U.S. response to reported civilian deaths in Iran exemplifies the multidimensional nature of modern military operations. Precision, intelligence, and ethical consideration converge to manage a situation fraught with risk and complexity. As the world watches, every decision, every action, and every communication carries profound implications. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and continue to follow this channel for real-time updates on global defense developments. The stakes are high, And understanding the dynamics at play is essential for anyone seeking to comprehend the realities of modern conflict.